Hello and welcome to the CNFT News. I'm Scott Chestnut, the host with the most news juice in his coffee mug.
I'm with Spaces, and I just ran out of news juice.
That's what makes me the host with the most
Exactly.
news juice. So welcome. We've got a show with no guest quite yet, but we'll probably have a guest. And even if we don't have a guest, we're going to be talking about CardanoPress, which is an awesome plugin that Tyler's very familiar with. So we're hoping that they're in another part of the world. So
Yeah, they're on the opposite side of
times
opposite
can
side
be
of the
complicated. I believe it's very early over there, but
yeah.
Hopefully they're able to attend. In other news, we got some news to go over. News, right? Got some cool community events upcoming in Facility 7. That's right. Movie night is really taking off. We had a lot of people last time. We featured Cardano Nudes as a special guest. And it's been really fun. It's been kind of like Mystery Science Theater-esque because there's like a couple of hosts and we're watching a movie together on Discord and everyone's tuning in. The baby usually is upstairs screaming. I don't know if you can hear that. Summer would be here, but he is not feeling happy right now.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he gets angry sometimes. Babies are complicated.
We all get angry. Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I'll mute. What are you up to, Tyler?
No worry. Sorry, I just got a message from Pete, our guest today. But same old. I've been working on a secret project that I'll talk about soon. I want to get everything together first, but I think it's gonna be cool.
I can dig it.
Let me text Pete back.
Yeah, so should we go right into the news then, or do you think?
Yeah, we can go into the news.
All right, then. We're going to do some news. We've got some cool Black Owl stuff going on out there. Aeon has great airdrop details for their collectors. We've got some info about Future Fest and Veggiemates collab coming up. They've got a farmers market event coming up. The Mallard Order has some updates as well. Forgotten Mint is live, and we'll be looking at Magic Kong. So we got some sneak peeks there, as well as, of course, getting your weekly update on Facility 7, the CNFT Tabletop Lite Web3 board game.
Yes.
It's pretty good. We're figuring out how to explain it. Honestly, we've been doing a terrible job explaining Facility 7. We've figured that out. Oh, we have a guest backstage.
Hell yeah.
Then let's go straight to the special guest segment. Then you guys can be tantalized. Yeah, we good?
Yeah, if that works with Pete. If that works, maybe a thumbs up.
You ready to come on, Pete? He can't. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger. Welcome. All right, we can now hear you. Thank you for joining us.
That's all right. A little technical issue there. All good.
Awesome. You look like you've got a great setup there. Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. I like that Cardano logo on the wall. Always good to remember what you're doing. So you're here talking about CardanoPress, which is a really cool plugin for WordPress, which is basically a very easy Web3 integration for any WordPress website. And what can you tell us about the project? What is it all about? What's it do?
Right. So, where do we start? So we wanted to give utility to a lot of projects that didn't have much in the first place. Well, actually, I should go back a little bit further. It all started with being able to create a really easy staking and delegation process for stake pool operators. So you know how who was it? It was first Alessandro that started up the quick delegate with NAMI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I saw that on the that Armada Alliance websites, and those guys had a really easy one-click delegation process. And I thought, oh wow, how on earth are they doing that? So we dug into it and we replicated it. And because we're already using WordPress, we thought, all right, we'll just wrap this around WordPress. We'll connect with the Blockfrost API, which allows us to talk to the Cardano blockchain. And then we could have that easy one-click delegation process on our website. And I thought, great, cool, easy. After that, we looked into it and went, okay, what else can we actually do with this? What else can we actually build with the Blockfrost API? And from then, we worked out that we can do ISPOs, we can do NFT gating as well, and all sorts of different mechanisms, because like, we can read the data on the blockchain, we can make the website do something as well. So we came up with all these different scenarios, and then from that evolved the entire plugin suite for CardanoPress. So now anyone can start a WordPress website, install CardanoPress in, and then work through the mechanics of whatever they can think of. And it's pretty much unlimited. So we've seen people build e-commerce websites, integrate WooCommerce and CardanoPress, and have token gating behind it. So for example, Copperseed Safe, those guys have a really good use case where you have to hold their token. And if you have their token in your wallet, you connect it to the website, you gain access to a 10% discount on their site. So you can, you can buy it a little bit cheaper. Or we're seeing sites like StripperCoin out of all the projects build their own OnlyFans version of OnlyFans, but using NFTs and WordPress as well. So there's all these different scenarios and different types of projects that are building with it. We made it open source, so anyone can just pick it up and use it at the moment. There's no direct business model for us other than providing support services for it. So, if you want help, then, you reach out to us and we can do consultation. Otherwise, you can pick up the plugin, start building a business around it, which people have. And it's absolutely amazing, the little community that's growing behind it. So at the moment, we've got around according to the stats, we've got around about 600 installs of CardanoPress somewhere on the internet. And that's in about 2 months worth of growth. So we're happy. We're happy so far.
Yeah.
And that's in this market too. I mean, I can only imagine how that's going to pick up. And once the market, gets a little bit better. And I know, I've been working on it. I have it installed on 2 of those 600 websites are mine. And I've been loving working with it so much. It feels like back in like 2022 when like the little Discord bots started coming out for like trades and selling and stuff, and you can start implementing all this like these cool features into your project that normally would take a team of devs, but now you can just do it with some reading and help sometimes compete. But
you're tempting me to figure out how to use WordPress and try something out, because I've got a website, but I've developed it. I use Wix to host my stuff, and it's like really
you did. Oh man, we could talk after this show, but
I feel like it might be time to update. This is what's going to make me do it. CardanoPress. I can already tell.
Yeah, it's like there are some like issues that people run into when they're starting up their own WordPress website, and it is definitely a learning curve. And what page builder do you use, and how do you go about starting up your own website and stuff. So we're trying to decrease that barrier even further and build like starter kits and starter sites, and provide like third-party hosting as well. So just type in a form, name of the site, click create, and then away you go. It has that entire setup for you. We're trying to do all the documentation as well. Like each time, like I spoke with Tyler a couple of weeks ago. Whatever issues he came up with, all right, go away, write the documentation for it, publish, and away it goes. So we're getting there, and we're reducing the barrier to entry to make it even easier. We thought we made it as easy as possible, but no, there's still some technical things in there that people need to know. And we because we've been working with WordPress for the last 15 years, There's a couple of things that we take for granted, but yeah, but you guys that never have used WordPress before need a little bit of help on. So we're trying to make it easier.
So are any of those starter sites available now, or is that all in progress?
It's all in progress at the moment, but other people have actually started their own starter templates and whatnot. So there's a guy named Niels from I think is in Germany or France at the moment.
His little net bot right now.
Yeah, and he's got a website called CardanoPress. But he started his own template site for Elementor, and he can he'll essentially be a service provider as well, building sites for people. But that Elementor site has a whole suite of use cases built into it. So you can pick that up and choose which use case you're using and start your own WordPress site around it. And he's done all the mechanics around it. So if you're not logged in with your wallet, you'll see a certain amount of content. If you log in with your wallet and you have a certain NFT, you'll see a new set of information there. So it's really cool what he's done. That's his website there, Cardano Pix too.
Oh, I see. So that was part of the show.
Oh, yeah, in the middle.
Yeah.
There's some cool. Yeah, there's Cardano Pix. Let's see the quick view. Oh yeah. Very cool to see all these things that already exist. Oh, they look so professional, and it's like elevating the Web3 presence of Cardano for a lot of different projects that probably didn't even think that they could approach that. Because I certainly would never have considered anything like that. But now I'm like, okay, this is a starting place for who knows what.
There's another website called Vyra, VYRA.io. I really should update that showcase.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But Vyra is a social media platform built with CardanoPress. So you have to connect your wallet. It doesn't matter which wallet. You can just connect it. You don't need any NFT. But then once you're logged in, it gives you a version of Facebook, but only if you are connected with Cardano. With Cardano wallet. So yeah, I can see you're logging in there at the moment.
Yep.
And away you go. So this is all anonymous. So I use that website as an anonymous user. So I don't identify myself who I am. But because you have your unique state key, that creates an account based on your state key, which is unique to your wallet, and you can do whatever you want within that social media platform.
Wow.
So who's developing this? Is it just Vyra, the team?
Yeah, I've forgotten his name off the top of my head, but if you scroll through that, I'm sure you'll see him. I can't see it too well on this screen here, just because it's all shrunk down.
Oh yeah. What? I'm just kind of getting lost and imagining what it can be. What are we pulling up?
Oh, I think we're in.
Yeah, that's your profile that you can see there, and because it's all anonymous, you don't see anything.
Zoom in.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find the guy on there, but I'll pass you the link in a moment when I find it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, great. This is very cool. What an amazing thing. And just all through CardanoPress plugin.
And WordPress itself. So this,
of course.
That
enables the Web3 functionality portion that we're seeing here.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know it's the possibilities are endless. So that site is primarily built around BuddyPress and some other plugins in the WordPress ecosystem, and then they just connect CardanoPress on top of it, and away you go. You've got the full suite site. Yeah, I can see you highlighting no code, code free there. It essentially is, except for a little bit that you have to deal with when setting up like a file type for allowing the wallet to work. But besides that, drag and drop editor on a daily basis.
That's great. Already, there's Nils himself. Nice.
Yeah,
that's ballin'. So what led to the this whole project? Where did it all spring from?
All around the idea and need to have that delegation button. That was it.
Yeah, so it was just that. And why did you want that button?
Oh, to make it so much easier. Well, you know, when you tell someone, like I'm a state pool operator, for those that don't know, and anytime you get a delegate to come to your site or come to your state pool, you say, all right, go to Ada Pools or Sea Explorer, wherever it is, type in Ada Oz, and then you
get the right one.
you get all of this like overwhelming stats and this data. It's like, what's this 340 fee? Do I have to pay 340 ADA to delegate? You know, we know that's not the case, but like I've answered that question so many times being an operator, and people think, oh, well, it's not worth it if you have to pay 340 ADA. It's like, I'm just going to not make
They
my
would be
ADA.
right.
Yeah.
I hand it to
But
them.
all that data is so confusing. So
That's
we wanted a really easy process, like and branded process as well. So we'll take the user through a sales funnel, and we'll say, all right, well, if you want to delegate, just go to a website, scroll down a little bit, click on that delegate button, and away you go. That's it. We don't want them to see any other data that they don't need to see. We just present them with, like, you know, how many blocks we've minted, how many delegates, and the saturation level. That's it. Real simple data. That's very minimal. Then that one-click delegation button, and away they go. That's it. No more than that. That was the pure start of it. The UX, the user experience of that entire delegation process was absolutely horrid. And then we just took it further. So what can NFT projects do? Oh, that's right. A lot of this ideas and concepts came around from Ronan, the Ronan universe.
Okay.
So I think you guys had him on like ages ago, but you know, yeah, they wanted a little bit of utility around their project. So we gave them that connector button on their website. They could build their own collections based off their NFTs that they had. So their community came in and could build a collection around. There we go. They could build their own army. It's a little bit out of date because the guys are a little quiet at the moment. Yeah. But you can connect your wallet, you can build a collection page, and that collection page could be shared amongst other members. And based on what they're sharing, you get amount of points. So some people had so many Ronins that they'll get, like, you know, 300 points for their particular team. And with that team, they'll share it amongst the community, and ones with the highest points would get an extra Ronin or something like that. So little mechanics around that. So a lot of the initial code came from this project itself, and you know, it's really cool. It's one of the OG projects in the Cardano community. And of course, he's got his own like figurine toys, which are absolutely amazing. I saw him at CNFT Con.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So how do you
a lot
get hooked up with with the Ronin universe?
How did we?
I'm just going back step by step here, and we're gonna find out the whole story.
I'm trying to think, like, how do we get in contact?
Oh, you know, if it was of interest, you know, that's
I really don't remember. I think it might have been over Twitter or something like that. I can't remember. I have to ask. But obviously it wasn't something that really stood out, like, you know, a MetaMan event or anything like that.
Okay, well, I guess I want to ask you about your stake pool origins then, because the stake pool was the cause of CardanoPress. So what was the cause of the stake pool? Where did it all start?
You really are digging backwards here. Well, I think this was back in late 2020 during that bull run. I think staking just came online. And I just sold almost all of my ADA to try and make my money back, because you know, through crypto winter in 2017, 2018, after that bull run, you know, lost a lot of assets. So I saw this bull run came in and sold all my assets just to recover funds that I completely lost. But then I thought, all right, let's get back into this crypto space. Everyone else is. It's like, you know, a bull run's good time to, right? So I looked into every single chain that was available and what I could get involved in. Like this last time, I was buying, selling, trading. I was on a team that wrote AI trading bot thing. Went okay, but trading's not for me. So I thought, all right, maybe I'll mine this time. And I thought, all right, let's look at Ethereum. No, video cards are horrendously expensive, and I don't like what Ethereum are doing. I looked at Solana, looked at Algorand, and all these ones. I thought, maybe. But Cardano was a really good fit. And, I could start a stake pool with one of these things, little Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
It's I've upgraded from the Raspberry Pi these days. But it was such a low cost barrier to entry. And I thought, great, this is perfect. So I started up the stake pool, learned as much as I could, and then from there I started up the podcast, the YouTube channel, and everything else around it. Because starting up a stake pool is one thing, but like getting people to delegate is another. So the whole marketing and everything else had to come out of it.
Yeah.
So incorporating all my knowledge from the Web 2 space and digital marketing into Cardano and the stake pool operations.
So is that how you got into doing all your videos and stuff? 'Cause I always assumed you were doing that before, and you just tied it in with Cardano once.
No, all of the videos, all the YouTube channel, all the audio podcasts came out of pure need of getting delegation. That was it.
That's
yeah. So I wouldn't be here with my own YouTube channel without my own podcast if it wasn't for starting the stake pool. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah. It's worked well, definitely. It's worked well. Like, our stake pool's at 65 million or something ADA at the moment. We're almost maxed out. So it's if you're wanting to start a stake pool, you definitely need to have a strong marketing presence and voice in the community. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Such a wild thing. Great. Very different system than just setting up a bunker full of graphics cards and mining. It's like the same in a way, but not at all.
Yeah. Well, that's an art in itself. Like setting up, like you said, a bunker of video cards. It's a very technical exercise, a very costly exercise as well. And optimizing that so your cooling's right, your hash rate is perfect based on what cards you have, and then managing your power as well. Power consumption is crazy.
True. Going back to CardanoPress real quick. How many of you guys are working on? I heard you say like team. How many of you guys?
When I say team, there's just two of us.
Oh, okay.
That's a team. Come on.
Yeah, it is. It's more than one person. So our lead developer from our own web agency is working on that one and building everything around the plugin itself. And I do the majority of the marketing and documentation and throwing him the crazy ideas. So that's how it works at the moment. Maybe in the future it will grow and we'll get more team members and we can scale up. So infrastructure and other side of things. But at the moment, no, just the two of us. We're plugging along. We're getting there.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'd love to look at some other sites that are using this and just see how it is being used. Do you have any more? Direct us to?
Just give me a second. I've got a Twitter thread here that I responded to someone the other day, and I'm just trying to find it. They were literally asking for real life use cases on how it's being used.
So we've got the showcase here, of course. Just going to click on Boss Cat Rocket Club.
Yeah, that one should be working.
Yeah, look at this. They've got all sorts of things going on. I have never been to this website.
So they have their that's the wallet connector there, but they have their management through that's it. So if you have their tiles, you can connect the wallet up to it, and from there you can manage how your land property is working in their metaverse space. So it's a pretty cool setup. That was one of the very first ones that used it.
That is really cool.
Legit.
Yeah, that's all WordPress, and then the wallet connector hits up your wallet, reads your land properties, and away it goes.
I like that. So it's able to read properties, not just.
Yep.
So is it able to distinguish between a certain NFT, if you wanted to say just this one of this policy ID?
It can, because it can read the asset ID of
Ah.
the NFT itself. So if the easier way is to run it through rarities. So it can read the metadata and say, okay, if you have a collection and the metadata has a hat. So if you have, a certain one with a hat, then you get a certain role essentially on the website, a certain permission on the website, and you get access to whatever it is. One of the scenarios and use cases that we're trying to work on at the moment is direct merchandise printing of a certain NFT. So you have a collection of 10,000. Each one of those 10,000 has a unique asset ID. When you log onto the website, it will detect what asset ID you have and allow you to print that version of the merchandise on the website.
That's cool.
So it's a really fine-tuned funnel process. What Turf NFT did was they're allowing royalties through that process as well. So we can actually do that too. We're thinking about doing that royalty mechanism. So if you have your NFT and someone goes printing that particular piece of merchandise, we can route the payment through whoever holds that particular asset ID. You'd have to go through the website and do a registration, and we'll probably use like an affiliate plugin for that process. So you register as an affiliate, have your asset ID, and we'll just scan it to make sure that asset is still within your wallet, and then route the payment through as an affiliate payment as it comes through. Because it's on crypto, we can do the affiliate payment straight away. But of course, there's all these like KYC processes and everything else and legal aspects that have to sort out before. But if we could get that working properly and sort out some of those legal issues, other projects will be able to pick that up and run with it straight away. Just install the default configuration, and away they go. They have royalty payments for e-commerce merchandise based on NFTs.
That's crazy.
The future is now, and you're bringing it to us.
Yeah. That was one of the really big ones, and we're doing it for our own collection as well. So we're just going to work through the legal aspects because the royalty thing is a big thing. We got to get that sorted.
True. Have there been any projects that really surprised you with what they did with the plugin? Like where you like maybe didn't expect certain.
I'm surprised constantly every day. Like someone would come up to me and go, "Oh yeah, we built this," and I'm like, "Well, what on earth? How on earth did you guys come up with that?" So like the very first one was that Boss Cat Rocket Club. I had no idea they were even using the plugin, and someone just found it and then built their entire land management. Then this viral one here that you have on the screen, a full social media platform, again came out of nowhere. They just like, "Oh, Pete, look, we would like to test our site. We're just going live with the beta now," and they've got a fully fledged social media platform all integrated with CardanoPress. So every day I'm presented with another thing, or at least every couple of days, and it's absolutely amazing what people are doing. So it purely comes up to their creativity. And like Tyler, the other day you came up to me and said like CNFT mag, you're trying to integrate it in there, and have hidden content, gated content based on what issues of the magazine people have up, in their wallet.
Wow,
So
good ideas coming.
It keeps on going and
Yeah.
going and going and going.
I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna get involved. Ugh,
Yeah.
I gotta learn WordPress. Thanks a lot.
No. I haven't said it publicly, but yeah, I mean.
Oh shoot! Was I?
Right. It's all right. But I mean that's one of the reasons I've been getting so interested in it, because I mean you can really do whatever you want with the plugin.
Yeah, very much so.
All right, I lost my thought.
It's like whatever you can do with WordPress.
Yeah.
And you think about it, put some permissions behind something, and you can do so much more with around it. Like our own websites have the Learn Cardano website has a learning management system behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And what we built in for that one, we still haven't released the course because there's a course on there around MinSwap and how to use MinSwap and the DEX and everything around it itself. And they keep changing things and improving, and I have to keep changing the course. So maybe I just release it. But as you go through that course and you hit certain milestones, it will release Mint tokens for you. So that way you can actually do something with it, or send it to your wallet, and then you can actually use the DEX. So it's a little reward system and a gamification within it. So there's a couple of plugins within WordPress already that gives you those reward points, and we're just using that reward points mechanism and then cashing it out as Mint tokens in that process. I would love to actually do that for a lot of other projects as well. So as they develop and grow and get to a certain point and need like a full tutorial and course or whatever it is for their project, we can come in and build that up and then release that out as various tokens in the ecosystem. So they get educated, and then they get a part ownership within the ecosystem with their various tokens. But anyone can build this. Like if you built a learning management site before in WordPress and you know how that all works, take it away, connect WordPress, connect to CardanoPress, and away you go. You have your own version of that LMS all integrated in with the blockchain.
So is that something you could take an existing website that you've already built and add this to it?
Yeah. So all of those websites are out there. Like for the general stats, there's about 47% of the internet is powered by WordPress. I don't know what number of website that is. It's a ridiculous amount of WordPress sites, but you can connect CardanoPress to it and do whatever you want. Like someone asked me, I've got a coffee shop and I'm trying to work out what to do with CardanoPress. And I'm like, but it's unlimited. Your options are literally unlimited in what you can do. And they came back to me, no, I want an actual use case. I'm like, well, I can't run your business for you. but I didn't say that back to them. But essentially, like whatever you can think of and build in WordPress and have some sort of gated mechanism behind it is essentially what you can take up. And like I said, the options are endless.
Sounds like just the beginning of something really exciting.
Yeah. Another one that's been using is Empower. So I don't know if you guys know about Empower.
Not too sure.
So Empower are doing affordable housing within Africa. And they're using NFTs. They're partnered up with World Mobile. They've built homes in, I can't remember, I think it might have been Mozambique. The problem with the monetary system in Africa and some of the countries they work with, the general interest rates before inflation were 27%. So it's really huge, and the amount of people that actually have a mortgage within these countries is really low. So they're coming in to make that possible, using DeFi and all the glorious stuff that we have. Now they used CardanoPress to create a impact showcase. So if you have this particular NFT, it was the World Mobile NFT that they did in partnership with World Mobile. You can use that NFT to reveal certain content of their impact that they're having within the ecosystem there. So that was a really cool, prominent project. They've won numerous rounds of funding through Catalyst. They're actually really kicking goals and changing people's lives with their impact, real fire impact. And they integrated CardanoPress into it using the simple gated mechanism. They absolutely love it. They think it's like a secret sauce tool. It saved them, hours, weeks worth of development time, and they could deliver something really cool for the community.
That's great. Tyler, you had some interesting use that you come up with for this thing, like credentials, using as an NFT as admin credentials.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was just a fun little test thing I did. But on my Witspaces website, I have an NFT that is a login NFT. So instead of going like through the back door to log in, I could just sign my or connect my Nami wallet, and then I'm in the back end of my website.
Sick.
My screen keeps going black. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So like, I mean, that was just like a little experiment thing
Love it.
when I first got it working on my website.
That's so cool. Don't have to remember passwords. Just have your NFTs.
Yeah, Web3 login.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, if we're trying to experiment with that, that's another really cool key thing. It's because your wallet is unique, and you have that stake key there. That it means it's always you. And if you're always using that wallet across multiple different websites, you have some sort of unique identifier. And instead of like using a username and password, you can use your wallet to connect into any website. So we used ADA handles, which made sense because, you know, everyone wants their unique ADA handle. You've got it in your Twitter profiles, you know, you got your handle in your profile. So now anytime you connect with a CardanoPress powered website and you have your ADA handle in there, you can use that as your display name within the website. So you can choose it, you can use it, and instead of having that long hash that you saw on the Vira website,
right,
it gives you your ADA handle, and that's how you identify yourself on various sites. So
just
very cool, unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted to take that a little bit further and create like a certain NFT series with identifying information. And anytime you connect with a CardanoPress website, you have to type in your password to unencrypt the data, but then WordPress can pull in all that information onto your websites. So your name, your email, and your display name, for example, or your avatar or something like that, your favorite PFP. So we can have all that data in there, but then you can pick and choose what you want connected to the WordPress website. So maybe you only want your email address, or maybe just your avatar connected onto the site. So there's lots of different mechanisms.
So that'd be like you're just setting up an account, your Web3 account once, and then it's automatic in every. That's really interesting.
Yeah. It's a really simplified version of a digital identity. Like with digital identities, you have to go through like a KYC partner of some sort. But we thought maybe we'd just authenticate it with Discord and Facebook or something, or Twitter. Discord and Twitter is like where everyone is. So if we just use those two mechanisms to authenticate who you really are and prove that you're that person, then we can use that identifier across all the different websites. Yeah,
so cool. Well, we're coming right to the end of our segment here, but I don't know. This is one of the most exciting things that's come through for a while, no doubt.
I can't wait to see what people build with it, because like we're ramping up the marketing. We're trying to really showcase what it's capable of, and as more people pick it up, the word gets out further. So I'm just my mind boggles what people are going to build with it over time.
We'll keep you
and if you have problems like building with it, let us know, because then we can write more documentation.
True.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. So you're 2 months in, and who knows where it's going to take us.
Technically, we're a year and a half in. So
really? I thought it was 2 months of advertising or something you had said.
It's about we started working on this. I think maybe this time last year, maybe a little bit earlier, and we did try and promote it and stuff, but we only took it really seriously about 2 months ago after we completed our Catalyst challenge, and had this 3 of the plugins listed on the WordPress directory. So it was official
great
at that point. Yeah.
All right. Well, the starting gun is fired. So everybody who maybe is thinking of doing something like this for their project, seems like now's the best time that there has been. So have fun. I'm going to.
Definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was very exciting to get to pick your brain and hear where it all started way back when, and hear where it's all going to. This is really cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Not a problem, guys. Not a problem. It's just keep an eye out on the socials, and we've got a lot more coming up. A lot of really exciting stuff coming.
Oh, of course.
All right. Well, peace out, and thank you for joining us.
See you, Pete. Thank you.
Bye. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine for Facility 7 it being like I can think of some cool spy kind of role play esque things with gates and information codes, and I mean,
especially like with all like the secret agent stuff.
Exactly, like it's really coming together in my brain here. But let's start the news, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we got some cool stuff coming down the pipe, including Block Owl's video reveal with the Jabby Z. So this is audio required. So I don't know, Tyler, would you be able to share this one? I can drop the link.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I can. My system's kind of messed up. I dropped it in the private chat.
Do we have a news doc for today, or am I?
We do, yes, but it's slightly differently named with the date, so it's kind of just
part
of the sorting. Usually at the bottom, now it's at the top. But I dropped the link in the private chat here, and you got it, perfect.
Yep, yeah, I got it. I need to reshare it. Oh, are we sharing the audio?
Audio, yeah, that's what the news doc directs. So we have to do what the news doc directs.
Always.
We've got Will putting that together for us. Big shout out. There he is, right above my shoulder.
All right, here it goes.
Loading sequence initiated. Loading complete.
Golly.
That was insane. Holy moly.
No doubt.
Angles. Wow. The camera work. Damn.
Very good shit, man.
I speak for this.
So don't know much about it, but I know that your Black Owls will get you points kind of based on, well, let me share this. So this is the website. All right. So I just clicked rules. So you go to Jabby Z, and it gives you some information about registration. So, register for the whitelist, see how it goes. But it's all about the points and the owls that you hold. So the rarer your owls, the more points they're worth in your wallet. There are combos, and if you hold them, you can kind of learn about that. Different roles in the Discord server, the OG roles will be included with points. And then you can win yourself some whitelist spots based on your number of points. 5 points for a whitelist slot. So if you've got a very rare, you're in just with that. If you are an OG on the Discord, you at least have one whitelist slot here. Cool way to do it. And you can connect your wallet, of course, to make that all happen. Little Black Owl stuff. We got some teasers. Here's one.
Yeah, it looks like these are the guys that are inside the robot. Maybe?
Yeah, that little fox thing. Oh, here we go. We got a few. Yes. What a wild looking guy.
Right?
Ooh, this one's wild too. So there's different models as well within the this thing. They got different ears, different eyes, different mouths, all 3D.
They don't have a earpiece. I wonder why.
A what?
Like a ear Bluetooth thing or something.
Sort of technological thing. It looks like maybe that's how they talk to their mech or something. It seems to be all mech based. You can see they're all driving some sort of mech. Pretty cool. keep our eye on that. And we'll go now to the details. For the
Have you seen this yet?
Yes, I have. I was there when they put it in the Discord server, and I read it greedily. Finally, the information. Do you want to tell us about this? About Aeonian Sky Block Collector rewards?
Yes. Do you mind sending me a link to the doc?
Oh yeah, of course.
I'll read this way. Do it.
Yeah.
So everybody, it's been a long time coming, but it's finally time to announce the airdrop details of the Aeonian Sky Block Series. So it says the Block Series 1 Infinite Loop NFT. So this is what full set holders will be rewarded. So this is for all 24 blocks. You get a Block Series 1 Infinite Loop NFT with all the blocks combined. You get the Infinite Loop NFT will be provided in multiple image formats and aspect ratios, and it will also not replace or burn the blocks. So you'll still get to keep your original blocks.
Nice.
The Interdimensional Portal NFT. As a thank you to the support over the last 2 years, Series 1 full set holders will have an interdimensional portal NFT.
Nice.
The portal will function as a free pass. Oh, sorry, I was reading out.
No, that's good. I'm going to pull up an image of these NFTs. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know you released that. But this portal will function as a free pass to the next 15 blocks in the Series 2. So this is block 25 through 39. You will not need to participate in any of the drops. Holders of the portal NFT will have each block of Series 2 airdrop to the wallet holding the portal.
Yeah.
The portal will only be active for Series 2. So back to the grind for Series 3. So
here it is.
Oh wow, I did see this.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let me pull it. Let me get the larger image here. Oh, that is the larger image. Well, maybe I can zoom in. Yes, I can. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beauteous.
Yeah, baby. How are you? Do you have all the block or close to it?
Yeah, we got all that have been released so far.
Hell yeah.
We even minted the last one because of the new system. It worked.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah, so we'll be enjoying our thing. And we also have this is the fast pass.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this yet, right?
The next thing, yeah, okay.
Damn, I haven't seen that. That looks like a graphics card or something.
Yeah, it does. All right, then here we go.
All right. The fast pass. So this will be a whitelist for Series 2. So excluding the full set holders, the fast pass will be airdropped to the next largest tier of block Series 1 holders. So the fast pass holders will have an hour prior to the main drop to mint Series 2 blocks. All blocks not minted from the fast pass will go to the main drop. Early blocks will have a higher value in the snapshot that's taken for the holders. The amount of fast pass NFTs will be determined after the snapshot at the conclusion of Series 1. And then it says it's also a little something extra I'm working on as an added bonus that they will announce closer to block 22. So a lot of Aeonian Sky updates.
Yeah.
That fast pass sounds very cool.
Yeah, I wish that. Am I going to get a fast pass?
I don't
just people who don't have enough blocks.
I think it's just
that's sick.
It's those peasants who don't have blocks.
Peasant pass. Very cool.
Yeah, no, honestly, that is such a cool NFT. The fast
more stuff coming up here. Voodoo Fest tonight. That's right. At 5 p.m. PDT, which is 3 hours in the past. So that would be 8 p.m. Eastern then. This thing's going. So we got Future Fest and Voodoo Brigada coming together for an event. And as always, they've got custom, performance spaces. And it's really just amazing.
They're just
off the hook.
sending these out. The Future Fest parties.
Yeah.
They just keep coming.
Very impressed. All right, very good. Let's take a look at what's next on our news list. Yes, Future Fest and Vegemite. So we got a farmer's market coming. So yet another Future Fest thing. Gotta love it. They're everywhere. Paul Thomas, Vegemates, Future Fest, special guest appearances from Dead Rabbit, Ugly Bros, Goombles, Deadly Sins, DAH Nation. So this is going to be a metaversal farmers market. This farmers market has been going on for a long, long time, regularly, right? And now it's like a metaverse. That'll be cool. So we'll be running around. Man, Future Fest is rad as hell. Okay, next. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to frighten anybody. Maybe we should have had some viewer beware warning here. This is the Mallard Order website, which has been updated. And the Mallard Order is hosting a gallery show the week of NFT NYC as well. And they've got some information here as well on that emergence and art gallery experience. So if you happen to be around, attendance is free. They do ask you RSVP, but you know, sure, you could probably just show up too. Check it out. See, their website is very spooky, very secretive. These mallards. Oh my. Ordinals even. Man, I'm so out of touch with mallards.
Yeah, me too.
This is crazy. It's all news to me. Shit. Yeah, Future Fest is killing it. That's right. Aeon is the best. It's also right. Damn, our viewers are smart.
Yeah, right.
They're on point. Great. All right. Fort Gotten is now minting.
Oh, hell yeah. So, nice.
Yeah,
I'm still having trouble. Sorry, I'm still having trouble finding the
I dropped it in the private chat, the link.
Oh, you did. In Discord or?
No, in our stream chat here. I could drop it.
Oh, I see it now. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
Okay, cool. It's all good. Forgotten. Here we go. Friendly reminder. It started today. ADA price 100 to 150. A universe of art and storytelling with a true blockchain ecosystem, and they've been around for a while too. Monthly rewards, post-mint customization, NFT crafting, quests and activities, bottle caps, interactive content, metaverse accessories. They got it going on at Forgotten.
They're really doing a lot. I know also if you hold a Forgotten, I kind of forgot about this until recently, but every month they do a free thing that you can pick up from the vending machine. So if anyone's holding a Forgotten, I feel like they're one of those projects that just keeps working, and then they don't advertise too much, which is kind of cool. I mean,
they're building. They'll be ready for the next bull run.
Oh yeah, I mean that exactly.
That's how you do it. Rad. All right, next up,
we got Magic Con.
Well, before we jump to that, I wanted to actually go to YOLO Solo.
Okay.
They just announced a new partnership, which is pretty cool, with Happy Hoppers. So you can now, and that's added to their list of partnerships that have already been announced. This is just recently out. You can bring your Happy Hopper into YOLO Solo's game, and you can, I don't know if there's a screenshot, easily find. There we go. And you can do this kind of stuff. Walk around, venture, do different activities. It comes with skills and whatnot. Fight a horse, whatever. So they're continuing to add more PFP collections. So very cool to see Happy Hoppers in there. Great project.
I gotta play YOLO Solos. I've been thinking about it since we talked to them. I just haven't.
We got some details on Magic Kongs.
Ooh.
Oops. Oh,
it's coming tomorrow.
All right. Public mint info. That's right. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. UTC at JPEG Store's official website. Mint price will be 350 ADA per. Supply 4,888. The public mint will reveal all ASI traits and some super magic Kongs in the mix. Magic Mushrooms airdrop will be coming to all OG Kong holders on a 1-to-1 basis. 20% Aussie and 80% Cubanensis proportion. By this, holders will have first access to all Cubanensis traits. Okay. Cubanensis. Cubanensis. The Magic Mushrooms airdrop will take place after the public mint is over, and further info about transformations will be disclosed during the next week. Now, as a newscaster, I will read what's on the document, but I didn't understand what I just said. Honestly, I'm not, of course, following Magic Kongs, or I'm sure that I would, but I hope that the people out there who needed to know this information will find it informative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has been a long time coming.
Some of these are very cool, though. Give them that.
Yeah.
This one especially, I like.
Wow.
Cabin on his head.
Go to the mouth real quick. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I like this one. I like that one. Very cool. Yeah, so that's some news. Oh yeah, Facility 7. So let me go to the Facility 7 corner.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. So Facility 7 is a game, a tabletop light board game that Alyssa and I are developing, and it's also a CNFT collection. We have a large vision about what this could be. We'd love to eventually create a Web3 connected app that allows you to actually play the game, online multiplayer using assets that you control and unlocking new content for the game, etc. That's like if we pick up the steam that we hope we pick up over the next year, right? But if we do, we'll have lots of good stuff. I mean, it's a really fun game, and if it were, it had an app built specifically for it, it would be very snappy to play and get through online. Right now, we play on a Web 2 system called Tabletopia, and that's fine, but it's not built for Facility 7, and it kind of shows a little bit. It's a little clunky. It's kind of amazing also, but it's still a little clunky. So, of course, we've got some of our agent arts here. Currently, we're working on traits. Working on traits for agents. Maybe I can show you something. Okay, here we go. This hasn't been shared anywhere. It's a little Facility 7 trait progress sheet. Here, there we go. So you can see each trait for these agents is individually created for that agent because none of them are in the same pose. It's not like a normal PFP collection in that way, right? So we kind of have to go in and draw everything for each person, and they're kind of thematic as well, and we're going to be exploring how many traits we want to make for each. Ideally, there'd be enough that it could be totally unique, right? Have a large collection and have fully unique characters. I think it's possible. But with a collection like this, where everything is kind of custom, each individual piece is custom, it's just a lot more work.
Mm-hmm.
But we're enjoying it,
They're looking great.
Thank you. Oh, these are fun things. So I've decided that Goldenrod Bowman shouldn't have black hair because Archer, who he's based on, actually does have black hair, which it just doesn't feel right. So this is my solution.
Oh, nice.
Modified him, but I think it makes sense because he's even more golden now, right?
Yeah.
He really looks like a goldenrod, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe the black hair will be like a rare trait, but I think he'll be blonde. And most of them are not. I don't like the idea of color swaps as traits. It's oh, he's got a red shirt. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But blonde to black hair just for this guy, I could see that working out. It'll be very individual. Of course, we have the propaganda posters minting now. Now this is kind of the OG first public sale of the project. We've been building this game for years, and then of course we've been building this project for about a year and a half, and now we're actually kind of putting it out there. This is our big push. So there's only 214 of these, and they are on sale now, and they're going to kind of mark you out as an OG if you've got one. And if you've got two, one from each side, you're considered a double agent, and you will be entitled to a free agent mint when we do start minting our agents.
And you may even mint something so rare that you get a physical card
That's
sent
right.
to your abode.
So, of course, this is a physical game. Let's see here, we've taken it to game cons. We've taken it online game cons, physical game cons. We've done thousands, easily over 1,000 hours of play testing, maybe 2,000.
Yeah.
But it's been going. So eventually this will go to Kickstarter, and if you hold some of our NFTs, you'll get Kickstarter bonuses up to full free ride on Kickstarter if you've got some good shit, some good NFTs.
And we're trying not to be definite about some of our big dreams right now, but we want to keep building upon like what the propaganda. Oh man, this baby, he's so upset. I gotta go.
Poor guy.
Well, we can only imagine what Alyssa is going to say.
We want. I just get my ADHD makes it so hard. I'm like, but yeah, we want to build on what holding these propaganda posters will do, because it's kind of like it's not a Genesis, but we kind of want to treat it like that.
You can buy this with ADA. And although we've had other things that have been on sale previously to this is our first public thing that wasn't hidden behind some coded website thing we had to find that can't be bought just with data. This is a public actual sale. Clearance badges, of course, are available for data right now. 2 data will get you a clearance badge. And it's the only way to get a clearance badge. You must have data. And you can't buy data. We're not like that. You can't buy data. You have to earn it. You have to earn it by playing games.
You can kind of buy it by participating in a drop where you will get data.
Data's a bonus.
But that's incidental.
If you buy, and you don't get that much.
Right.
Really, you really don't get that much at all. You get 1 data for every propaganda poster you purchase, or you can come to one of our play tests and walk out with up to 5 or 6 data just for playing the game with us. It depends on what you get out with, because in the game, data is victory points. You need to collect data tokens as part of this game experience. And so we give you whatever data tokens you escape with in your actual wallet. I think it's amazing.
That is, yeah.
Especially since it's the actual cardboard token.
Yeah, and there it is, data token.
We took the actual cardboard token. Tyler used his wizard summoning to summon that token onto the blockchain magically, and so you're not going to get that anywhere else. No. I'm sorry, you're not going to get a hand wizarded data token.
I don't think you're going to get a board game that's integrated with Web3 in any way.
Yeah.
Anywhere else. I've done a lot of research and I cannot find anything.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some things that
everywhere.
are doing like, kind of, but like they're either terrible, not really going anywhere, or just complete like cash grab, like basic.
Like more about yeah. Whereas this has been in production since before you guys were even in crypto.
Oh yeah. Before Charles was even okay. He was in crypto. He just wasn't.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say we are having our Nerdy by Nature space tonight.
Oh,
Don't forget about that.
God, what a fool I am. That's right. Facility 7 is being featured in Nerdy by Nature tonight. You can hear all about it.
And we've been keeping up with all of the events that we have. We've been putting them in our Discord if you want to check that out.
That's right. We're going to be, speaking of, we'll be watching a movie this week in our Discord channel. We're continuing our movie night. And right now it's between Sean Reston and Derry Diamond, which, of course, John Preston of Equilibrium and Harry Hart of Kingsman. And it sounds like we're watching Kingsman, even though I think Sean Reston would probably win this fight if I was going to put it in. But I think more people are familiar with Kingsman. We got to watch Equilibrium, though, because it's so good. I want to see you at one of these things, too, Tyler.
I know. I'm so bad with anything. On my own world.
So we got these cool events coming up. We got the Facility 7 playtest, of course. We've got Marbles on Friday, and we've got movie night, which is currently, who knows what it's going to be. But soon we will be announcing what that movie night will be. So that's your Facility 7 corner. I see that Jenny will be there to play tomorrow. We had a 5-hour game with Jenny and Dogmata and Toast and Jen last week, and it was amazing. But they're not usually 5 hours. Everyone was taking their time and pretty inebriated as well. So it could take a little bit of time if you're having fun. Usually it's 2 to 3 hours. That's the game. All right. Well, that's all I got to say here. Yeah, it was 5 hours. It was literally 5 hours. Jenny's laughing.
Wow.
Oh God, I didn't realize it was that long. I know, right? Well, time flies when you're having fun. Facility 7 is a good game. There you go. All right, my friends. Time to close up. Any final thoughts, Tyler?
I think that's it.
Great stuff. Our next show, we will be featuring Handle.tools.
Oh yes. Well, not 100% confirmed. I have to double confirm that but yes.
Featuring somebody, probably. Be there. All right, everybody. For CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm with Spaces.
And we'll see you next time.